How's everyone doing? Crypto connoisseur back with some more charts and chit chat. It's been a while, guys, so a bit rusty, so bear with me. Before I begin, I'm not a financial advisor. Do not take anything I say as financial advice, and if you do, it's on you. So let's jump in, guys, and have a wee chat and see what's been going on. Today has been a great day for the whole Titanx ecosystem. We have had lots of pumpage happening. So we'll start with Titanx versus USD. So this is a 3-day chart. We have been in a long downtrend here. It's been going on for quite a while. It's been quite depressing, to be honest, but some of us stuck around and soldiered on. Some of us haven't. I'll cover more of that later on. So I want to point something out here about Titanx. A lot of people talk, myself included, about how we're so tied to Ethereum. But I was looking through the charts here and I discovered something. Our biggest pump to date has been our last 10x we've done there. So from August, we'll go August 4th to October 18th. TitanX done approximately a, let's go from the bottom here, hang on. We'll go from here, which was the bottom. So we've done 900%, just under 900%, which is technically a 10x. Okay, so we've done a 10x, which has been our biggest impulse to date. So if we pop over to Ethereum and check Ethereum at the same time frame, this is my point we're trying to make here. So Ethereum, if we go to July 8th, once this loads, okay, so we'll go to July 8th, and then we go to August, around August 16th, which is around here. So basically, Ethereum has done a minus 21%, and we've done a plus 900%. So there's this myth about we're tied with Ethereum, which is true. We're tied with liquidity. But the difference between the TitanX ecosystem is we can pump, we're contrarian, we can pump when the market is going down. So that last time Ethereum went down 21%, we done a 10x. So imagine when Ethereum is actually going up, what we're going to pump. That's what I'm getting excited about, and that's what I'm spotting in the charts here. So I just wanted to point that out to people that Ethereum doesn't always have to be going well for TitanX to do well. And yes, we've been in a long trend, but I think that time has changed. It's time for some good times. So that was TitanX. Another thing I like to do is the wee exponential moving average of 21. It's a good indicator of where we are. So as you can see, once we've done our 10x there, once we popped above it and held it as support, and we dipped below and away we went. So once we're above it, we touched it a few times. On the way down, it's resistance. So you can see we've tapped it multiple times there. So we've come up to it today and we've just kissed it and stopped dead. But the good news is on the daily, again, you can see how it plays about with this 21. So on the daily, we're on our seventh candle above it. So if we go back to before we started our last impulse, if you look at this little fractal here, so where we're hitting it as resistance, 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 but popped above it. So if you look here, resistance, 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 we popped above it. I think we could see another bit of a sell-off here and possibly put in a double bottom. Well, it'll be a triple bottom technically, but over here was a double bottom. So we've done our little resistance, resistance, we popped above, played about with it, we had a little flush out, which could bring us back down to this purple support line, which would be a triple bottom. And then I think we're gonna be flying off to the races again. But nothing's guaranteed. None of this is financial advice. I forgot to say it at the start. So take everything with a pinch of salt. I'm just a guy that looks at charts and sees patterns. But I have a feeling that we're over the bad times and things are going to get very, very juicy again. So let's pop over to DragonX. This is DragonX versus TitanX. I've been covering this in my X account for quite a while. We've broken out of this fallen wedge quite a while ago and it's been turn up. So if you basically have your TitanX and DragonX, you've been doing very well. You've been earning more TitanX. So again, we'll pop on this wee EMA and just see. You can see the power of this thing. Once it breaks above it, it just flies. So it's broken above it. It's been well above it here. This is a 3-day chart. So that's, we've been above it there a couple of weeks. So we're flying. We'll go down to the daily and have a look as well. Yeah, you can just see how that thing is just touching it and hugging it. And it's going up. Lovely. While I'm on the subject here, I'm probably running one of the longest crypto giveaway competitions in history. I done a poll, I think it was last year, last September. And what it is, this is DragonX versus TitanX. So I put in a billion TitanX. So I bought a billion I used a billion TitanX and bought a DragonX. So the game plan is once this accrues 100%, it will then be worth 2 billion TitanX. And I'm going to give a billion TitanX away to a lucky follower. All you got to do, if you go to my pinned tweet, you've got to retweet it, you got to tag 2 friends, and there's a little hashtag you need to use, and you're entered for the chance of winning 1 billion TitanX. So jump in, have a wee look at that, guys, and take part. It's free, and you can win a billion TitanX, and God knows what that'll be worth. So let's jump over to Morpheus. Morpheus is one of my favorite plays in the TitanX ecosystem. And one of the main reasons, well, there's a couple of reasons, but one of the main reasons is I like the team. I'm a big fan of Brendan. He's been about for a while. He understands the crypto market. He understands what works and what doesn't work. He's actually launched a coin before over on Pulse Chain. I think it was a Pulse Chain. I think it was Pulse Chain and Ethereum. So he's got experience. He's tuned in guy. He has his own company where he can build projects for you. He can build websites. He does it all under one roof. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, hit him up in the DMs. I'm sure he'll be happy to answer any questions you have. But yes, Morpheus versus DragonX. I am going to be candid with you here. I have most of my DragonX in Morpheus, so I have quite a big position of Morpheus, and I have a feeling that Morpheus is going to do what DragonX done versus TitanX. I think we're going to get a big, massive run up. I think from memory, DragonX done against TitanX had done something crazy like a 25x, and from the bottom, those dates before the July to August, DragonX done in dollar terms 100x. So I think Morpheus has the potential to do something similar. The reason I think that is it has far less supply. From memory, I think Morpheus has 1.7 trillion and DragonX has 5 trillion. Morpheus has less holders. It has 865 from memory, could be wrong. And DragonX is up in the thousands. So I think Morpheus has a lot of room to grow and expand. And as I say, they've got a class team behind it. So I've got a lot of faith in it. So let's just see how it plans out. So the big winner today was Awesome X. What do you see this for a laugh? This is why we're in crypto, guys. You know, it could be boring for months on end, and then you just get days like this where things pop off. There we go. Daily candle. Let me see here. So in the bottom, the where we are at a minute. So we've got 530% gain on one day for AwesomeX. So congratulations to the AwesomeX team. Again, it's been in a long downtrend like the rest of the TitanX ecosystem coins, but it's starting to take off. Ascendant as well. Shout out to Trader Lee. Just been in this pattern, resistance, resistance, resistance for a while. This is like versus DragonX, and it's just broken the resistance, and it's now starting to head up. And exactly the same on the USD as is on the 3 day. So yeah, looking really, really good. So when you see all these coins starting to pump, guys, liquidity is moving back in. Eyeballs is coming back on the TitanX ecosystem. People basically have forgotten about us. There was a few key community members. We've been here. We've been struggling. It's been grim. Some people's disappeared. Some people are coming back. I don't care what you do, as long as you come back at some stage and help us out. I'm happy with that. But there's been a few issues within the community over the last few months, a bit of a fracturing within the community. So I'm not going to get into the whole details, but I think things could have been handled a bit better from both sides, and it could have been done a lot friendlier. So overall, we're a good community. Yes, you're going to have infighting, you're going to have issues, but I think in general, if you look at, for instance, Pulse Chain, they're cannibalizing themselves over there. There's a lot of infighting, a lot of nasty stuff. So I don't get involved in all that. I'm just here to invest, have fun, make money, find decent community members, and just have fun. That's what it's all about. Another wee one I'm quite keen is Mr. Mike Dean's Matrix. I tweeted this out, I think around this area here, just simple TA, just looking at the pattern, broke out of a fallen wedge, and as you can see, it's really taken off. I think I gave it about there. So it's done a 2.8x since I tweeted it out. But again, this is another great project. I like Mike. Mike's done a lot for the community. He's been here day in, day out, building things, doing spaces. He's a great guy. I like him. I'm fond of him. So I hope Matrix does very, very well. Another thing, our volume is going through the roof. I checked this, I think, 2 days ago, and we had approximately $250,000 volume. We're now up to 1.38 million volume. So that's a significant increase. I'd like to see more users. We are getting users in, but I want to see us break this 20 and start putting on thousands. And I think it's going to happen because the eyeballs are on us. We're in the top 20 in Ethereum again. People know who we are. A lot of people hate us, but I think we're going to win them over because the green candles are going to start flying. And I think that we're going to be really, really impressed about what these things can do. The tokenomics, Jake from the beginning, the tokenomics, the way he set it up, the way it's all bonded, it's bad when things go down because everything gets dragged down with it, which has been happening. But when things take off, as we can see today, everything gets pulled up and it's amazing to see. So, yep, I'm going to be doing more videos, guys. I will try and get a couple done per week. What am I doing? I'm trying to get back. I haven't done this in ages, guys. I apologize. Boom. So yeah, guys, things are looking really, really good. Let's keep tweeting. Let's keep getting the word out there. Let's keep promoting. I'm sure the guys will start streaming again. I might even jump on a couple of streams myself. Ali and the boys, and everyone get back at it, and let's start promoting TitanX because I think we are a diamond in the rough, and we're going to do big things. So until the next time, guys, crypto connoisseur checking out. See you in the next one. Peace and love. Bye.